Woo! So me going outside right now felt exactly like this. That's how fucking cold it was out there, gang. Woo! Do we have players? Do we have players? Guys, I think we might have our players. Let me get this, let me get to where I'm supposed to be.
Just somewhere on the weekend, so you know, like NA and EU players.
Yeah.
Fine. I
Hello?
literally played this dude in India one time, and we could not schedule because he was like 12 and a half or something hours difference, and we just could not find the time.
That happens all the time. Yeah.
What's up, guys?
Yo,
Hey,
what's up,
man.
man?
How we doing? How we doing?
Doing all right.
Looks like we have players.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
We have guys ready to
You
play.
have your beer?
I got some beers. And, you know, we got these fancy hats on our graphics that VULNOX made.
I
Because,
gotta check out the stream.
yeah, we had a comment that we need to make it more Christmassy.
More Christmassy.
That's not exactly the theme, you know.
Yeah,
I just
but, you know.
gotta stay on.
Did the
gotta
guys,
stay on brand.
did the guys do their vetoes already?
No, they just got in here.
Okay, great.
I'm gonna ping everybody, let them know we're going.
So yeah, guys, we're looking at the grand finals of Hex tonight. It's SPLASHWALL versus Schlong McGee, ZVZ. And I mean, you know, we were talking about Mitchy. Oh wait, in chat, SC2 Showtime says, "Tell WIZZER I say grats on second place in PT Hero Tourney."
Thanks, man. Oh, dude, the finals were so tilting.
What happened?
Well, I got 3-0'd, so that was fun. But it was just first let's figure out picks and bans. Okay, VULNOX is just who's the higher seed out of them, or are we still doing seeds?
Just MMRs.
Just MMRs. Okay.
Yeah.
So they're wondering who bans first.
So SPLASHWALL has 3729. What does SHWALL have? Okay, so SPLASHWALL is A. All right.
Yeah, I think my opponent in the finals like didn't drop a game. Didn't drop a map in the tournament. And yeah, he's been doing really well in this other league I'm in. So I was afraid.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. But yeah, no, it was tilting because like, okay, game 1, I lost to a charge lot all in that like I didn't send my second overlord across the map because I felt like I've been losing a lot. Like I've been losing 2 overlords a lot. Like when they open like Stargate, right?
Okay.
And then I feel like that sucks. And then so I was like, okay, I'm gonna try like, you know, having one look for proxies a bit and then come back, watch for drops or whatever. But then he goes Stalker first, and I'm like, shit, like I only have one overlord here. So I knew I was like kind of playing blind, and then I'd seen like previous games of his, and he really likes the like the 4-gate or like even like up to a 5-gate like Gladept all in. And then so I just prepped for that, and then hit me with the charge lots, which like hits a bit earlier, right? And I was like, okay, well I lose, that's fun. And like that one feels bad because it was such a simple all in that I could have held.
Were you like trying to make roaches where you're just a little bit behind, or?
Yeah, and right, I had lings, right? Because you start with lings because you want lings to chase the shade, and then I just started getting roaches, but like he was hitting, as you know, maybe my first 5 popped.
Right.
So like it was just like, cause right, like it wasn't even like I would say like a mistake, like I forgot to send my overlord to scout. I had like made a conscious decision that I was like, okay, you know, I'm not gonna send my second overlord out, and then I knew I fucked up the second I saw him go stalker first. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot he can do that.
Oh.
So like,
Ouch.
yeah, that was like frustrating, like on my end. So that's tilting. And then game 2, he did this weird cannon rush into like super fast carriers, and like I guess what was tilting about that was like I had literally practiced this like 5 games, and I was feeling really good, and then yeah, just things were like I guess a bit awkward, and I lost, and also I feel like Sky Toss feels way too strong because he just canned up a bunch. But anyways, enough about me. We are getting in the game. Oh, in game 3, I was like lagging. I tried to cheese, but like I was like lag spiking, so that was fun. I think he
Oh,
would have won
man.
anyways though, because he scouted well. But yeah, it
All
like
right.
it just felt bad to be lagging the whole time in game 3.
All right, boys, here we go.
Nice. Let's get into it.
So they're going with Romanticide first, and looks like we're ready.
Okay, let's hop into game 1.
All right, let's do it. So this is finals. Best of 5. The prize pool is right under $60 this time.
Nice.
So a little higher.
That's real money.
Yeah.
That's like you can get a bag of weed with that.
Oh, yeah, it does.
That's pretty
Top
nice.
shelf. Yeah.
Wow.
A lot on the line.
A lot on the line here, guys.
You know, yeah. Are we
So
getting top shelf weed or?
You know, a nice date night if you have a girlfriend, you know.
Who smokes weed, right?
Hopefully she smokes weed, plays StarCraft with you.
Flapjack, my only girlfriend is Kerrigan.
Nice. I love that. Man, so Schlong McGee, of course,
yeah,
stealing internet from Target.
So yeah, this will probably be a recurring theme. So
yeah.
one thing I want to talk about is, so between the two of them, right? We know them to be on the more aggressive side of Zergs.
Yes.
And they're matching up against each other. And I find it interesting, they banned Submarine and Oxide, the 2 shortest rush distance
That's true.
maps. I feel like that's it. So maybe both of them think maybe they have the advantage macro, you know? So it could be really interesting. I'm really intrigued by those bans.
You're right. Like based on their playstyles, the loading screens could be longer than the games, or they might switch it up.
Right. But they banned the short distance distance map. So that's I'm intrigued. Maybe one of them has brought something new. I'm excited. I know Schlong brings cool new builds all the time. And you know, SPLASHWALL's a Protoss game, so maybe he's finally settling into Zerg.
Hey, we are in.
All right, guys. This is the grand finals of Hex, a best of 5. In the bottom right, our red Zerg player, it's SPLASHWALL, representing PT Hero.
And in the upper left-hand corner, our yellow Zerg. He is Big Dick Energy personified.
Oh my god.
Schlong McGee.
First game of the day. That's always rough.
Yeah, it's my first cast of the day, so I'm right there with him.
For some reason, I don't think your performance is as crucial.
Let's see who's got the smelliest
Maybe not to
cheeses.
you.
Coding in chat says, Mitchy loaded the game, therefore it's all over. Could
That's
be
true.
true. Could be true.
So we have gas pool from SHWALL and pool gas from SHWALL. So both of them, you know, they're not feeling hatch first. SHWALL is definitely a safer play, and SHWALL's is more aggressive, right? Anytime you get the pool before the gas, it's definitely safer. Although I wouldn't say SHWALL's necessarily has to be aggressive, because he could just be doing this as an alternative to hatch first. And we see both of them getting their hatch down at similar times. So, you know, SHWALL will have a slightly faster link speed advantage. We'll see if that comes into play.
As 6 lings are queued up from Schlong, 4 from SPLASHWALL. His second hatch just a little bit behind Mitchy's. As the Overlords cross the middle of the map.
This might come down to who can sneak out a few more workers than the other player.
Yeah, that's how a lot of ZVZs are.
Before the aggression kicks in.
It's kind of like if you're 5 workers up, you're golden. If you're 10 workers up, that probably means you're dead.
Right.
Which is kind of funny. Yeah, if you're 10 workers up in a ZVZ early game, it probably means you read something wrong.
I thought we might see Banes from both players, but we're not.
It's going to be Roach Warren from SPLASHWALL.
So I think SPLASHWALL might be getting aggressive here. This looks relatively, and he's banking a lot of gas. So this looks like the 19. He's doing off 18 drones, but it looks like the 19 drone Roachling all in. It's a much better Zerg vs Terran and Zerg vs Protoss build. Not the best CVZ build. So I'm wondering if SPLASHWALL is, you know, as a Protoss main, he's played against the build a lot and thinks it's strong, and like it really is strong in those other 2 matchups. But I don't think it's as good in not that it's bad in ZVZ, but there's better all-ins.
Mitchy was hoping to pick off that queen there, but doesn't quite get it. Loses some lings in the process. He's got more coming across the middle of the map now.
5 roaches on the way for SHWALL.
Yeah, but roaches are about to pop. And this could be really dangerous for Mitchy if he keeps pushing like this. We'll see. Fair amount of lings.
I actually think it's good for him because he's gonna see like
Okay.
such an early roach and a bunch of lings. Like I think he should have a clue at what's going on.
He's going to morph a Bane or 2 here at the front. Roaches and lings push down the ramp.
Ooh, I don't like this trade for SHWALL.
And yeah, Mitchy's got to tuck tail and get out of there.
Yeah, starting a spine, which I like.
And an Evo chamber as well here at the front. So maybe looking to wall this off at some point. We'll see. Baneling Nest is not helping him out a tremendous amount in this situation.
Yeah, you know, I think the only thing you might want to do is like, because you see only roaches are being rallied across. Usually, right? How every all-in works versus Terran and Protoss is you build roaches and you reinforce with lings and their gas to be grabbed.
And even with a nice ling surround, there's no upgrades on those lings. These roaches are just able to tank all those hits.
Yeah, but look how damaged these roaches are.
These roaches are low, but there's reinforcements coming across. This queen is in trouble. The spine is going to go down. No transfuse available. More lings stream down the ramp. He's going to try to get another surround. +1's still a long ways away. He's going to be able to get a couple of these damaged roaches, but again, there's more roaches slowly creeping across the map here.
I think it's
Nice
really
hold.
Good, right? He's a few drones up. I think he's golden here, and as we can see, all of SHWALL's overlords are rallied to SHWALL's smash.
Oh, he's going to be able to pick off some of these reinforcements. This is huge. Basically gets 3 roaches for free there. And he's looking to set up a counterattack. He's going to morph a pair of Banes.
I wouldn't engage this until you have +1.
Yeah.
But
Rightly turns around.
yeah.
Ooh, these
+1,
overlords going to get picked off over here.
Oh yeah, that's
When you're going roaches
that-
especially.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
big
another
misroute.
thing with off-race Zergs is I feel like they don't do a good job of you know, like with their overlords, because it is a really different mechanic than supply depots or pylons.
And I feel like the one in the middle right now, over the destructible rocks, the Overlord, is like headed for the same fate.
Yeah, no, they're all
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
rallied.
yeah.
um,
Unfortunate. Maybe he'll catch it.
Mitchy checking the third base, sees that there isn't one there.
yeah, so
More
SHWALL's-
lings rallying across. Now he does have +1 melee attacks done, which means that these lings actually can engage these roaches.
Yeah, he needs to really ball them up, and I think SHWALL is doing a good job. Both teching to lair. I'd love to see Schlong stop making Banes and invest that gas into potential Spire, because he's already really set up for like Ling Bling.
Yeah, I agree.
Spire is great when you're ahead in ZVZ. I think too many players try to do it when behind.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
You go Lurker if you're behind. I think Spire if you're ahead.
Oh, he's gonna just
Either
do a
way.
run by.
Oh my god.
Okay, well, I was gonna say maybe this is a bad idea because he's ahead on workers, but it doesn't matter. Banes go in,
These Banes
kind of wasted, but the roaches are
But
out of
the
position.
Lings are doing so much.
Yeah.
11
The
drones,
whole line.
13 drones have fallen. Mitchy's about to run away with
He was
this.
just asleep at the wheel. The roaches just left all the lings by. Oh, SHWALL's down to 9 workers. He needs to push across the map now.
Yeah.
It's 35 workers to 9. Now, SHWALL does have more army supply.
Yeah, he needs to go now. And even if he does, I think, yeah, Schlong's building spines, 2 spines. He's gonna be fine.
He also, he never got roach speed, so even if he did want to counterattack right now, Mitchy has a decent amount of time to set up. It doesn't even look
he's
like...
building a Nidus. That's too slow in my opinion. Although he,
It could work. He does have this Overlord in position up
Get
Yeah,
by
right
the
here.
spines. Yeah.
One feature of Romanticide is the main is, in technical terms, big as fuck.
Yeah, it's huge. Yeah.
So.
Oh my God, he's just gonna-
Nidus or drop play. Is
Yeah,
quite good.
SPLASHWALL's going completely all in here. He's going to want to do this Nidus and end the game if he can. It's 30 workers to 8. Mitchy's... Well, he's making a Spire. He's making some Lings and some drones. Nidus Worm's going to load up, and the Worm's going to go in the top.
He's not reacting.
Let's take a look at his vision. He doesn't see it at all.
Yeah, not at all.
So,
Oh my god.
His army's
He's
still at
not
home, but these-
reacting at all.
these spines are out of position. Now he knows something is up. Ling is coming back into the main, but the queens are already out. He's going to try to move the spine crawlers up here as well. There's a lot of pain coming out of this, though.
Great transfuses on the Nidus one.
Oh, these Lings are getting murdered.
Oh my god.
Is this a comeback? Holy
The
shit.
Spire
he
is
did
just
it.
about to finish, though.
Yeah, but mutas take a
There's
minute to build.
Queens here. He needs to keep these queens alive.
He's pulling all the drones.
He's queuing up. He's only able to queue up 3 mutas right now. That's not enough. More good transfuses. Drones are trying to fight. Shamagi still up in workers even after pulling all these drones. Slowly whittling away at the roaches, but now he's going to lose these queens.
Yeah, but one of SHWALL's queens died and has no energy. Right? He needs to
One
try to
muta pops.
kill those
Now
queens.
2. They have to target this queen. He gets the queen. 3 mutas left.
But he's down to 5 workers.
Oh!
5 to 10
It's
workers.
did 8
What?
workers to 3. There was still a game there.
Oh my god!
Wow. What a game.
What? I don't even know, man. I think there was still maybe a game there. I mean, I don't know. I guess the mutas go to counterattack? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Schlong's still ahead there. But
I think, yeah.
I don't think it's over. Like,
Yeah,
he
it's
can't
not
build
over.
anymore. He can't build any more metas. He got what, 6 out?
We can
or
see
like in production?
we can see the army value there at the end of the fight was just about even. And honestly, so was resources. I mean, Schlong lost a ton of drones there.
Yeah.
Wow. What a game, though. Okay,
Yeah,
well,
that was a great game 1.
That was.
Wow.
Schlong
Can't ask
McGee
for any more than that.
is going to go up in this series. 1-0. And Light Shade will be our map 2. Yeah, I don't think he had spores. I don't know. He could have built spores at home and like tried to transition.
Yeah,
Hard to say.
the meters would have done stun damage, and he would still be behind. But I definitely don't think that was over.
Awesome
Yeah, because
game
I
one.
think once the meters are out, you gotta run your drones away. But in situations like that, it's so hard to really like analyze the position when you you only have one side of your information, right? You have no idea what your opponent's. You don't really know what your opponent's drone count is. You know what their army is, etc., etc.
Right.
Um, so obviously it's a lot easier for us to say that we think that maybe SPLASHWALL could have stayed in the game. But he was probably thinking, oh, I have to kill him.
Just respond to chat. Yeah, he is a Master League Protoss, but he's off racing a Zerg, which is a Diamond 2.
Right.
So he's not a Master Zerg player. Just to clear that up.
Yeah, no, always a fair question.
Up 1. Oh no, down a map. Sorry. In this best of 5, in the top left-hand corner, representing PT Hero, it is our red Zerg player, SPLASHWALL.
And in the bottom right-hand corner, eking out the nail-biter in the first game, it's our
real.
yellow Zerg, Schlong McGee.
Representing Guns and Roaches.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a great game.
Yeah.
Awesome
Literally
start.
anyone's game. Debatable, even, who really was ahead when the game was over.
Hard to say.
I think Schlong McGee was definitely ahead, but
Yeah. It's the thing, with no workers, if you make a couple of spore crawlers with the 8 workers that you have on the other side,
It evens back up.
Yeah, maybe you
so
can.
the thing is, I think, is Schlong would just have complete map control, right? He can go no gas, only minerals, only drones.
I guess I would say the game probably was not over. He just didn't know that.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
he only has like one side of the information.
Right. Didn't know the worker counts. At least his opponent's worker count.
So we have kind of opposite builds. So Schlong was going for a gas pool, and SHWALL was going for a pool of gas. So it's kind of the opposite of what we saw in the first game. So we might see, Schlong maybe get a little aggressive. He's going to have a faster link speed and a little less economy. But yeah, there's always that scary period where if you go pool before gas, you're not going to have link speed as fast. And if you're not expecting it, your links can just get jumped on.
Right.
And then you just lose the game.
We had a lot of ZVZs last night, and we kind of saw some stuff like that.
Yeah.
Speed link battles.
Yeah. I don't think we saw too much of, just a small difference. It was more like, gas pool versus hash gas pool or something like that.
Right,
where
right,
there's,
yeah.
A much larger difference.
Yeah.
Because sometimes, looking at this, it might not be obvious.
That's
unless
true.
Unless you get a link into the main, sometimes it's not obvious. Oh, am I gonna have did he go the same build as me, or is my link speed gonna be faster? Is his link speed gonna be faster?
Oh wow. Okay, so SPLASHWALL is going into lair and throwing down the Roach more and skipping link speed.
Yeah. I think this we're gonna see, as long as we see a few more drones. I don't like this early second gas. If he's going the build, I think he's going, which is +1 Roach, but usually you wall off at the front for that. So I'm curious what SHWALL is gonna do. Light Shade again, another map with a pretty big main, so maybe he's thinking, yeah, let's just Nidus them again.
Yeah, possibly.
Since we saw MITCHYTOMMY just completely not react.
Oh, Mitchy's taking a third base. Okay.
Yeah. This is normally an okay timing. If I were Mitchy, I would just want to check the drone count at the natural, because the
Yeah.
drone count's very suspicious.
He's gonna send these links across, try to get an idea of what his opponent's doing. Now, he's not gonna see the Roach Horn because it is in the main, but picking off this queen is a good start. Nicely done, gets a drone.
If you can sneak a link up.
Yeah, he's gonna try, but he can't quite do it.
block.
And SPLASHWALL is hiding his tech quite effectively, but, okay, the Roach kind of gives it away. More lings streaming across. At the same time, he's got an Overlord in the main, but it's getting swatted away.
Yeah,
Oh,
and he has
Nidus
Needs to
Worm.
get on that. Yeah, oh my god.
But it'll be
SHWALL
taken
McGee
down.
adjusting really well, you know.
Yeah.
He almost lost that game. Game 1 to a Nidus. And now he had an Overlord there, I think.
More lings streaming across. Most of the units are currently in the Nidus Worm. There's not, okay, he's gonna let out the queens. There's still a bunch of roaches in the worm.
He just doesn't have that many roaches.
He needs to get those roaches out of the worm and into this fight.
Yeah.
He's only got four roaches. So the thing is, like, you need enough roaches where lings can't, like, automatically get in.
I mean, if he loses this natural, it's GG.
I mean, I
There
think
it
it's
is.
been GG for
Damn.
Wow.
yeah,
And
so-
Schlong goes up 2-0. He's had his foot on the gas lately, man. This guy's somewhat
Wow,
unstoppable.
Look at that APM difference.
Yeah, wow.
He's
That does seem-
blazing.
Schlong
Yeah.
McGee slammed a couple four locos at his job in the parking lot and got just hyped for this final.
I mean, that's why he plays a target, right? It's right there. It's convenient. He can get his energy drink of choice, alcoholic or not, and play on their free Wi-Fi.
on his graphing calculator.
Oh, he's down to a graphing calculator.
Yeah, his mom took the laptop back.
Oh man, that's rough.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough out here. Deathor is gonna be possibly the decider. I mean, SPLASHWALL's got to make something happen here.
Yeah, I haven't been a fan of his builds, to be honest, in this series.
Uh,
I think he's got something up his sleeve.
Yeah, I would
hope
love
so,
to
I hope
see
so.
this go to a game 5. You know,
Yeah, me too.
but we'll see.
We've seen comebacks before.
Oh yeah, definitely.
He might do it.
Exclamation point bracket in the chat if you want to see the series that got these players to this finals. As we load up Death Aura for game 3.
Bracket with the old Zerg semifinals.
Yeah, that definitely happened. But as Wizzy pointed out, it was all Protoss in the last monthly, so fair enough.
If we go in
Sure.
cycles.
Maybe this will be the time that we all switch to Terran.
Well, there was a good amount of tear in the first one, but anyways, spawning in the bottom right-hand corner with his back against his own shitty wall, it is Platinum Hero's SPLASHWALL.
And his opponent in the top left corner, the yellow Zerg, up 2 games. He wins this one. He wins it all. He's going to get a nice bag of reefer. It is Schlong McGee.
Oh, and we see something cheeky from SHWALL, and I'm liking this already because this is an actual ZVZ build.
Yeah, he's really got to make this happen here.
Hey,
Is he gonna
bro,
get-
your gas is
Is
done?
he gonna get into the gas? Okay, he's getting to the gas now.
Yeah, so there's a few different variations of 1312. I think the biggest difference is, do you build a queen or do you build a hatch? Looks like he's building hatch, so this is not the most all-in version. And then we'll also see, if you do build a hatch, there's also a decision of, are you going to just get speed, or do you get a Bane Nest also? If you're just getting speed, you want to cancel the nat, and you're pretty much golden. Usually a macro total is better for that, but this kind of gives you like the opportunity, once your speed kicks in, to be a little bit more aggressive after that.
He's keeping one drone on gas? No.
Also, hasn't started Ling Speed yet.
Yeah, he doesn't have enough minerals.
He did there for a second. I think he might have made a queen, and then he had to wait again.
But
But that's okay.
There he goes.
It's coming around. So his Ling Speed is considerably ahead of Schlong's.
Yeah, but usually you want to get 6 lings out as soon as your pool pops. So this is not quite as efficient. And I'm a little scared for him because this build is good against hatch first. It is not the best against pool first, which is what Schlong did.
Yep. Come on, SPLASHWALL. We need it, man.
We're looking at about a 25-second difference in ling speed. We'll see if you can capitalize on that. But already seeing these lings here is it's not a good feeling for SHWALL. Kind of like you're going for a cheese and you know they had already gone for the blind counter.
Yep, they have some defenses ready. He is pulling up some lings in his main. And speed is
gonna die, though.
speed's about 80% done. And that's gonna give him a supply block. Doesn't want to lose this Overlord, but
he's going to.
he's gonna. Now he did queue up 12 lings before it died.
Yeah,
14 lings before he died, so he actually is still able to use some of that larva. And he's gonna start sending these lings across the map.
Bane Nest coming up. I love how Schlong McGee pulled 1 out of gas. Usually if you go defensive Banes, you want 2 in gas. Offensive Banes, 3 in gas.
Now Schlong is already making Banes. This has to do it right now. Banes on the ramp.
Don't fight! Oh no, he can't be fighting without his Banes. This is bad.
Good cleanup.
If Schlong
But the Banes are done.
SPLASHWALL micros well.
Okay, gets the queen.
Decent.
But
decent
that
Bane Nest.
supply block hurt him though.
Yeah,
that's
it
really
really did.
Yeah.
And this push kind of falls a little flat. Now he's got a couple more lings here.
Yeah, and he's picking up these Morphin Banes. That's
Ooh,
huge.
that's really good.
That helps. But Mitchy is just kind of ready for this. I mean,
Pulls back as he's got 16 on the way.
Yeah, it's gonna be so much harder for SHWALL to micro because you have to micro the lings against Banes. And yeah, without a Bane Nest of his own, it's gonna be rough. I wouldn't mind seeing him squeeze out a few more drones, like trying to keep the pressure on.
I agree.
Yeah, because you did an okay amount of damage, right? And you know,
is
like,
he gonna try for
your,
these?
Your opponent went.
Oh, this could be
my
really
God.
bad.
Oh my God!
GG. Mitchy takes it 3-0.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yeah, that's always like kind of risky. Sometimes you have to go for it. You know, you're behind and you're kind of hoping. You know, I hope I can kill these Banes. Wow, that's
Woo!
easy,
Well,
gentlemen.
just like that. How long were those 3 matches in total? We had a
The
had
first
a-
game was decent.
The first game was 10 minutes. Second game was 5 minutes. That game was 4.5 minutes.
Hey,
Wow.
the first game was 10 minutes and ended at a lower worker count than either of the last 2.
Well, damn, guys. that was a quick one. Like definitely the fastest finals we've ever had.
Yeah, that
I kind of wish it was a best of 7 now. But
But then, right, if we were in a TVT, you're like, God, I wish this were best of 1.
Right.
I wish this didn't even happen. Yeah, right.
By the way, December 11th we have the next monthly starting. I don't know if you have that graphic.
Oh
FLAPJACK.
yeah. Oh yeah, I got it.
I'm gonna post registration right now.
The delay.
Ooh, I like that graphic.
Yeah.
I thought we were going with for the Christmas theme.
That was on these graphics.
Yeah, but we're mixing things up here.
Well, I mean, I only had so much time.
Yeah, no.
Coding points out in the chat that waiting for Mitchy to get off work took almost twice as long as it did for us to play that series.
Well, Mitchy, when he messaged me, he said that he couldn't respond on Discord because lives were at stake. So I think he's a contract killer.
Oh.
Very, very busy.
And, hey, he just took out SPLASHWALL, let me tell you.
Yeah, He is an assassin.
But yeah,